Ida? My son is being bullied. My wife doesn't agree with my tactic. My son is being bullied by a kid in their jujitsu class. He's told the professor before, but the class is so big, neither the professor nor coaches can be everywhere all at once. I'm tired of this kid mouthing off to my son and making my son feel like less than he's worth. So, I've taught my son to mouth off right back. I told him he doesn't have to just stand there and take it. My son asked what could he possibly say, and I told him to latch onto this kid's flaws, and the literal biggest and easiest is that this kid is fat. I told my son to never start it. Treat every day as a new day and try to get along, but if this kid isn't having it and starts being mean, then I told him to fire right back. Call him tons of fun. Tell him there's a cheeseburger waiting for him if he wins a roll. Tell him he is not actually good at jujitsu, he's just so fat that all he has to do is roll over his opponent to squish them. Interrupt his insult with "What was that, fatty?" If he has to roll with him, tell him he's feeling extra soggy today and ask if he's hiding jelly donuts in his gi. That sort of thing. Yesterday my son finally worked up the courage to fire back. His bully looked shook. I was so proud of him. His bully continued to try and call my son names, but my son kept his verbal assault going, and I'd say he walked away the victor that day. My son was explaining it to my wife and me at dinner. I fist bumped him and told him I was proud, and the more opportunities this kid gives him by being mean, the more natural it will come to him. My wife inquired the bully's name and we told her. She quickly checked her Facebook and showed us a picture to which we confirmed was him. My wife got very upset, citing she knows his mom, and scolded my son to not fight back because the bully is autistic. I told my son that he does not have to take crap from anybody and he absolutely has permission to defend himself in all ways, including verbally. My wife stressed to me that the bully is autistic and it's not right for our son to call him fat. I told her I don't care what this kid's problem is and that being autistic isn't a free pass to be an asshole to anyone. I stressed that he is making our son feel like crap and that if our son sends him home crying, so be it. It'll be a valuable life lesson that what goes around, comes around. So, I ask Ida for continuing to encourage my son to stand up to his bully regardless if he's autistic?